Nobody really parks up here. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. He's back. The boss is back. The boss is back. Big brother is back. He's back in the secondary. He's back being a leader. You know what I'm saying? He's back doing what leaders do. I believe a conversation was had. Well, let me not get ahead of myself. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. I believe a conversation was had with Malcom Jenkins in the front office. I believe this is how this went down. It was, listen, we had to pay our franchise guy, Malcom. We had to pay our franchise guy. But I promise you, we're going to take care of you. Have we ever lied to you, Malcom? Have we ever let you down? You know we not those type of people that leave you dangling around like you about to get a deal like some of these other franchises do. We know we know. We know you worth more than your weight in gold compared to a lot of these guys on the list. And let's talk about the list that just got put up by Bleacher Report. We did that list 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to tell y'all, this stuff ain't no coincidence. We did that list 2 weeks ago. We talked about the highest paid safeties. I think I did it on the blackboard. We talked on the whiteboard. We talked about the highest paid safeties and how some of these guys should not be getting paid more than Malcom Jenkins. We did that already, but they put their list up too. But listen, the conversation was had. The understanding was made. Man-to-man conversation. This is why I love this organization called the Philadelphia Eagles. A man-to-man conversation was had. That's why you have one of your leaders back at minicamp. That's why. That's why. A conversation was had. Listen, Malcom, I understand how you feel, but let's not let this trickle down. Let's not let your presence not be felt on the field and in the locker room, because this season is special, Malcom. This ain't no regular season. Had no pieces been put in place, had we not tried to get better during the offseason, had we not made ourselves attractive, Malcom Jenkins would still be holding out. Malcom Jenkins would still be holding out. Had we not done anything to show Malcom Jenkins that we want to get him a third ring? Had we not done anything to show that we still have a Super Bowl window and we got a lot to play for? Had we not been the Philadelphia Eagles, had we not been the Hungry Dogs, Malcom Jenkins would still be holding out. Imagine Malcom Jenkins on the Jets, no disrespect to the Jets, or the Vikings, or any other team who didn't look really to make a splash in the offseason. What am I paying here? If I know I'm that good, why am I playing for the bare minimum? Did you see that list of safeties who make more than Malcom Jenkins? None of them got more Pro Bowls than Malcom Jenkins. None of them. I think the Honey Badger been to one Pro Bowl. He the second highest paid safety in the game. Embarrassing, pathetic. Listen, man, good organizations make themselves attractive. Good organizations get their point across by building in the offseason. Listen, we building something special here. We want you to be a part of it. We're going to take care of you. You know what's the word? You know what the word he has to go on by? What that is? The way that they're building the roster to help him. They're building a roster to help him. They brung his dog back, Rodney McLeod. They didn't try to replace Rodney. They brung his man back, Ronald Darby. They're trying to keep the people that he's familiar with around him. But they're going to get to this money for you, Malcom. They're going to get to it. And I believe that conversation was had, man. And that's the hallmark of a strong organization. We have no turmoil. This was the little weeny bit of drama that we got. This was the very small piece of drama that we got. And that drama is resolved because Malcom is back. And this is the thing that he said that really got me, man. I'm focusing on the 2019 season. Ah, man, I just think this defense going to be savage. A lot of people like to talk about the offense. A lot of people talk about, one of the holes we still have is possibly at safety and cornerback. No, linebacker and cornerback. I think those holes are about to be filled up. I'm telling you, man. It's a feeling that you get. Do y'all remember when I first got on YouTube, how everybody was saying I was crazy that we was going to win the Super Bowl? My first season being on YouTube was preseason of the Super Bowl season. Do y'all remember when I said we was going to win the Super Bowl right after Carson Wentz was deemed out for the year? Do y'all remember? Listen, the videos is still up there. Do y'all remember last year when I said we were going to go to the playoffs after Carson Wentz got hurt and Nick Foles had to be thrusted in? When it was like a 6% chance last year, we needed teams to lose. We needed to win out. Do y'all remember I said we was going to do it? I believed that we was going to do it so much. I bought field side tickets to the last game of the season. I could have been disappointed and I could have been sat home. But it's something special in this football team. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And it's not that I'm saying it's something special in a football team. If you don't even got to believe that. Believe at the work that they putting in. Believe in that. Believe in the moves that they are making. Because the moves that they are making screams, I want to win another championship. The moves that they are making has made a man who wants more money wait off a little bit. It's made a man realize that the game is important as well. The game is more important than the money in some cases to some of these athletes. He's been making millions for a very long time. It made a millionaire relax on getting more millions and come to minicamp because it's something about the team. It's something in the water, man. It's something in the water in Philly. If he was playing for anybody else, he would still be holding out. But when you got a band of brothers, when you got dudes who look up to you, these cornerbacks look up to Malcom. When you're a coach on the field, we have an on-field coach named Malcom Jenkins. It's bigger than football, man. It's bigger than football. Do you know how many times a year you got to see these greedy athletes hold out? Le'Veon Bell sat out a whole year. Missed money so he can get more money. Came out with a rap album. It's bigger than football when you're playing with your brothers and when you're playing for something, man. Welcome back, Malcom.